Your next president is either Raila or Ruto, Ruto or Raila. Wajakoya, Mwaure are not going to be president. Allah! Let that sink in for a while. Good morning, good morning, good morning. This is your Monday 707. Guys, thank you for tuning in all around the world. Shout out to our new followers from Jamaica, guys from the UK, guys from England. Thank you so much for tuning in. Now, I need you to do me a favor. Allow me to speak to Kenyans because tomorrow Kenyans are going to the polls. Kenyans are going to elect their new leaders, their new presidents, governors, members of parliament. So I just want to talk to Kenyans just a little bit, all right? So you guys can listen in, but give me a moment to talk to my fellow Kenyans. Now, I've got three things I want to say to you. The first two are addressed to two kinds of jokers. Okay, I'm talking to jokers regarding these elections because in this season, this is an opportunity for us to hire the people that are going to make a difference in this country. The people that will impact the food on your table, the roof over your head, the clothes on your back. This is the season. And let me start off by saying from the very beginning, my fellow Kenyans, your next president is somebody. Your next president is either Raila or Ruto. Ruto or Raila. You may not like the sound of that, but that's a fact of the matter. I wish we had more options. I wish we had more people to interview, but it is what it is. Those are the guys who are there. So, one of these people is going to be your next president. How and when depends on you. So let me talk to the first set of jokers that I want to rebuke. Joker number one. These guys who say that we are not going to vote. You're a joker and you need to style up. Why? Even if you think that you're not so political, guess what? That person that comes into power is going to impact your life. Remember the price of fuel? Right now it's about 150, 160. Guess what? If the fuel subsidy is removed, price of fuel goes up to about 200 shillings. That's a 30% jump. So imagine your costs going up by 30% and your salary is likely to remain the same. Guess who makes a difference? Presidency. Imagine this issue of unga, all right? Flour was 230 shillings. A few days, weeks later, 100 shillings. Why? Because of a subsidy. Why? Because of the president. Issue of expressway. Traffic in Mombasa Road, you used to take 2 hours to get to town. Right now you take 14 minutes. Why? Presidency. Think of all these things that are going on in the economy. They are going to affect you. So this person that is coming into power has an impact, direct impact on you. Do not be a joker and sit on your sofa and watch the rest of us voting. Kwani, who do you think you are? Wake up, use your ID and wake up, go vote. Vote for somebody. And if you're one of those guys who's a Christian and you think that you're going to pray but not vote, please don't pray. Eat, sleep, watch TV, and don't even watch us when we are going to vote. You're a joker. You need to wake up and go vote. That is how you make a difference in this country. So all guys who claim that, oh, we are praying, we are hoping, and you like talking so much and you're a keyboard giant on Twitter, this time put Twitter down. Put your phone down. Wake up and go and vote. Make a decision. Then you have the right to talk about this country. And by the way, if you're not going to vote, then sit in that corner and keep quiet because you're costing this country money. They've already printed ballot papers expecting you to vote. So don't talk to us if you're not going to vote. Keep quiet. Don't even read the newspaper. Watch cartoons. Joker number two. Now, this is going to give me a lot of flack, but it's okay. Me, I'm speaking my mind. This is my show, so me, I'm going to say what I'm going to say. These guys who claim they're going to vote for Wajakoya, will vote for these others, and the people who claim that they are undecided. Listen to me very closely. Make up your mind. Your next president is either Raila or Ruto, Ruto or Raila. Wajakoya, Mwaure are not going to be president. Let that sink in for a while. None of those guys are going to be president. Whoever you are, wherever you are, whatever your age, get ready for a Ruto or Raila or Ruto presidency. Now, here's what I need you to do. Wajakoya has had his fun. It's been nice. Guys have been escorting him to the club. Guys have gone with him. Guys have, talked about kutingiza miti. It's been nice and fun while it lasted. The game is up. Thank you, Professor. Wonderful heist. Congratulations. You've made a ton of money from this whole debacle, but it's time for us to do national business. Guys, joker number 2, get off your high horse. Pick somebody that you're going to vote for amongst Raila or Ruto. Why? Because that 4% is needed to tip one of these guys over the 50%. Whoever it is, I don't care if you have to toss a coin. Find a way to vote for one of those guys. Those guys who are undecided, wake up, go to the poll and vote for one of those 2 R's. Because if you don't do that, this is what's going to happen. We are going to go through a rerun because the polls are showing that none of these guys has hit the 50% mark. So none of them, neither Ruto, Raila, or any of these guys has hit the 50%. This 4%, 5%, 6% that is with the undecided and the Maures and the Wajakoyas is what we need to tip somebody to the 50% mark. That 50% plus 1 is about you. If we don't tip them over, guess what's going to happen? This country is going to go through a rerun. So we go right back to the elections. Meanwhile, these elections have cost us 44 billion shillings. While we're in that limbo, that political limbo, tourism industry, another 10, 20 billion shillings. While we're in that season, guess what? Another holiday is going to come in for us to vote. Each holiday costs us 15 billion shillings as Kenyans. This is what? 60, 70, 80 billion shillings. That is a whole expressway free of charge. That is education that could have been free. That is a fuel subsidy. That is an unga subsidy. So you guys and your fun, you jokers who want to vote for these other people, having fun are going to cost this country almost and probably over 100 billion Kenya shillings. But that's not even the best part. We know you. When we go to a rerun, because you're too lazy to make up your mind, guess what? You're going to be sitting in your house on your sofa watching the rest of these serious Kenyans voting again. So do us all a favor. Make up your mind. Toss a coin, heads or tails. Decide who you're voting for. Pick one of these guys. Let's do this thing once and get it over and done with. Finally, the third point is this. When you finish voting, please do not spend your money in the West. Every time we come into an election, our GDP takes a hit. 2007, our GDP was growing 7%, boom, dropped like a stone when we came into post-election violence. In 2013, boom, dropped. 2017, boom, dropped. Why? Because we always mess with our economy as Kenyans when we come into an election. Let's break that cycle. So when you leave the election period, don't go home and make Twitter rich. Don't go sit home and make Mark Zuckerberg rich. You're on Facebook. Don't go home and make Netflix rich. Pass by somewhere, nunua mahindi. Support Mama Mboga. Support that bold business person that decided they are going to go out and still open their business on election day. During that election season, walk into a restaurant. Spend some money on the Kenyan economy. Let's make sure that this country does not grind to a halt. Because guess what? These people, the governor, the president, all these guys, when they are running for these elections, their lifestyle does not change. Trust me. Before, during, after elections, their lifestyle does not change. It is your lifestyle and my lifestyle that will be affected by the electioneering period. So Kenyans, go out and vote. Make up your mind. Get ready for Raila or Ruto presidency. And buy Kenya, build Kenya. That's your playbook for the election season. So get ready. Tomorrow is the D-Day. Let's get up, let's go vote, make this country great. See you next week. This is your Monday 707. My name is Victor Machoka. Always a pleasure.